That when my eyes start hurting, like last night. Scars of sweat. Look at this Madden game, then I can play my baseball. I'm not watching now. I got a Madden game. Crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
I'm just getting home from work.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Okay, right? First down, 48-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
1. Here comes a 2nd and a yard. On play action, Love. Moving left. Now he'll run.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Love going to give it to Lloyd. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his big tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That is 1st touchdown this year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Salud. Wasn't that? Oh my lord. Playing tired.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That's caught left side by Odunze.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple edge Fletcher and Cooper. They're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Down the field, got him, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
34-yard line.
What is it on? Here we go. Here we go. Pivot. Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ultra. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Fight. 6.
And the Packer first down.
Set. Cut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a good run there. It'll give him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the set.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Yellow blue. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Set. Cut. Set.
Throwing is Love. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Right side, caught by Burton. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. To throw, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. A play fake, and a throw with Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Let's just switch me to the wrong person, my lord. Should have been another block punt.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return.
Really switching
and
to the
that's
wrong
where
person.
his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 15-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 1. Now a handoff, a tight end in the running game. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Steal, check, steal, check, cut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be taken down. A big gainer for Green Bay. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Come on, steady.
Here's a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Over the middle, he's got 30. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Williams. Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked out.
On the set.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Check, smash. Come on, set.
Tight end motioning left.
40. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Whoa. Josh Jacobs inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that
Gain
one.
of 16 yards. That's good.
Vegas, Vegas.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. By DeAndre Swift. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
4 yards. That's another Bears first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
At the 34-yard
We'll come back
line.
to Soldier Field. Following this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Williams to the air once more. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Vegas!
Throwing again. Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from football. And it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Take it in. Middle of the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears back within 10. It's now 24-14. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Strike. Check. Strike. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he searches folks for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Check. Pitch. Set. Ready.
Trying left side. Here's Ward. Down the sideline. Past the 40. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It covers 51 yards.
Double 38.
Jacob trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
It's on a 20.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
Here's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ready to hold on.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Watch fire. Watch fire.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Tip it. Straight in. Here we go. Tip him.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. First and 10.
Yeah. Combo. What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Winston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
What is up?
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Edgerrin Cooper. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Vegas! What is up?
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Torrey Taylor in
The Bears
punt formation
sending out their
for the
punt
Bears.
team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away.
Oh.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 24
Down for the punt, man.
Okay,
So
break.
here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set, cut. Look, ready?
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Set, cut.
On second down, a run with Lloyd. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Blue check. Here we go. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Come on. Cut.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Packers.
A gain of 13 yards.
Six.
And a Packer 1st down.
Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Blue strike.
A gain of 22
Go down.
yards.
Cut, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Holden. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. Give him 10 more on that one. just enough for another first down. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Here we go. Ready.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And a nice one there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to...
Good blocking, and he's in. Emmanuel Wilson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Okay, got that Stewart luck.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
What is up? Yes.
Williams. That one pulled in. Rashawn Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Yes. Vegas.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
What is up? You got Yes.
We're trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal.
What is up?
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
Bears 24. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Strike. That's
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And he's gonna be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Down.
Love firing to Golden. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's Jacob. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man is Reed. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Williams gonna look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's gonna be followed up and taken down. They got him. Entering Cooper. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game. Number 4 on the season. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Bears send out their punt team. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. As he takes it up close to midfield.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here, ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Set, punt. 50, quick, ready.
A run here with Wilson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's good for our Packers. First down. 2 yards on the play.
Check, pitch.
And a Packer first down.
Ready?
They'll run. It's Wilson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no good.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
Good block.
And he's got another one. Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Open man downfield is lovely. That one good for 26 yards.
26 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Edgerrin Cooper. He's tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. Pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down. So they rolled the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
First down.
What is it hard?
First and goal.
Now Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Williams to the air once more. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Throwing again, Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Chicago. That's his 2nd TD catch of the season.
What is that?
Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Williams now to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Williams now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Strike. Check striker. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Pass midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 31-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Black, 95. Ready?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me holding out faith. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show.